And this next one, I just have my cleansing brushes. This little box houses my personal files and my personal buffers. Here's some extra tools, an extra nail tip cutter, cuticle cutter that's never been opened, soak off clips, and these are the to replace on that metal file. These are the peel and stick files. So just keep that stuff in there. This next one houses my gloves. I have some dental bibs, some Wipe All White napkins, the Shop Towel blue napkins, and then some puppy pads. This houses, it has a client box in it. This has everything if I need to do somebody's nails. It's fresh. Has a fresh brush, fresh cuticle cutters, all that in there. It's ready to go. And then I have all my glues. And like I said, I use the Macart KDS and the Kiara Sky. I have Dappin dishes, and then I have buffers, and then what else is back there? Extra buffers and a nail brush holder. And then this last drawer just holds my acrylic brushes and dust brushes. So that's those. All my acrylic brushes that are not in use. And then you pan over here. Then I have this first storage cart. And then this right here houses my, this is how I clean my drill bits. That's how I clean my brushes. I have some Barbicide in a bottle. I have some alcohol in a bottle. This tray houses just 3 or 2 Dappin dishes and then this brush holder. Sometimes I'll just grab this tray and I'll do my nails off of there. This thing I blinged out. I just put a knob on it. Then I have my nail art brushes right here. These are like stripers. Then I have all my acrylic brushes right here in the middle. I got these little containers from Dollar Tree. And then this houses my gel brushes. And then I have just some decor. And then I have my lint-free machine. Lint-free white machine right there. This is where I just throw dirty tools that need to be cleaned or whatnot. This first drawer houses all, well, some of my colors. You got Ape Red and Beetles. And I like these bottles because the colors are already on top. I don't have to do anything. And by the way, it's very satisfying when you open that drawer. This houses Model 1s and Beetles. I just have that container there, hoping it would hold it up. But it's not. So that's that. This next one houses Goya and Born Pretty. And see, I have to put the swatch dots on these. So when I open up the drawer, I can see it. But I do have swatches for all of them. So maybe, maybe not. This next one is all my nail art. My cat eye. All my blacks and my whites. Reds, blooming gels, and foil gels. And my favorite foil gels is, hands down, the Macart and Beetles. This houses Lanfo polishes, which I have to refer to a swatch for those. Some randos. My, these are really good for nude. D&Ds. The few D&D gels that I do have. This top one is all swatches. Just extra swatch sticks when I need to restock my little drawer over here. But I have enough over here on my desk that should be good. And then these are all my swatches to all these polishes. And what I have found, y'all, is when you swatch your polishes on these wheels, it cuts your time in half. You can paint like 6 or 7 at one time, pop it in the lamp, and I have found this to be the easiest. Write down what it is. If you don't know the colors, you can even write the numbers down of each one. But it just helps me. So I keep all my swatches in there, so that drawer's full of, you know, when somebody needs colors. And I have them on rings by brand. Like this one is all Born Pretty. So I know what drawer to go to. That's just an idea for y'all. I don't like the things hanging up everywhere. These are my potted gels, and then my Model 1 solid gels, solid cream gels. Those are really good. And there's in the very, very back, there's some stamping polishes. Which, Barbie, I forgot to include the stamping plates and polishes in your giveaway box. So I will be sending that to you. These are just gel liners, you know, for nail art. And just some random Tamika gel polishes in these tiny, teeny bottles. But believe it or not, they are actually pretty. I need to swatch them. These are all my extra builder gels, top coats, extend gels, you name it, extras. This brand right here is a dupe for the Apres. Runs you about $60 for the chips and everything. It is awesome. So that's that. And more extra top coats and base coats and matte coats all are right here. Then right beside that, I have a polish rack up there that houses all my Kiara Sky acrylic nude powders, my dip powders, and then polishes and the dip liquids to go with it. So then you come to this, and this sits on top of this. And in here I got, these are all my press-ons. So the top one is like basically nudes. And I like these. They come in handy. And then I love these. These are by BTR Box. They look really natural on the nail. The next one, all my Kiara Sky press-ons. Because I really don't care for the peel-off base method. So when I want to take a break from my nails, I just do press-ons. That works for me. And then these are all colored press-ons. Go up some. There you go. So short, long, coffin colored, whatever. Anything to make life easier, right? These are press-ons that I have wore before. So they are not open. These are short. These are cute, y'all. Look. Got these off Amazon. Everything comes from Amazon, y'all. Cute little squares. They're super cute. There's even some Frenchies in there that I didn't even see. I didn't see those. Look, there's some Frenchies in there. Can't wait to give those a whirl. These, y'all. Look how cute these are. Why I get these from the Dollar Tree? I got a whole drawer designated to Dollar Tree personal nails, and they work great. I'm not even going to preach on the personal ones, because y'all know how I feel. I have a miscellaneous drawer with my UV gloves, and blah, blah, blah. I have extra buffers. Extra brushes, and these I keep in case I need to take a brush somewhere. So I just throw those in there. Polish holders and finger stands and drill stands. pigments for when I want to make sugar scrubs and or colored acrylic. And these are more pigments. Alright, so when you pan down, and I forgot to show you all, there's another rack right there of dip powder. So if you back it up some, I have 3 racks. And the 2 on the end are dip powder, and all the middle shelf is all colored acrylic. And that's mainly Beetles, Gelin, and Nail Nation. So this first drawer, this top drawer, I have all my Young Nails essential acrylic powders on my covers. This first one is all my covers, and the back is all my cores. So all my core clears, whites, pinks. And then right here is all my cover pinks, cover bears, blah, blah, blah. This next one is clears, basically. So I have my big thing of Young Nails. I repackage it into this. And then my big thing of Clear Mia Secret. Those are the main 2 that I do use, that I like to use. I have others back there, which I meant to put this in Barbie's giveaway too, and I forgot. That's a clear Savalain. And it looks like somebody opened. You see that stuff? Yep. These are all my pinks. So I have my Lee's Light Pink. I have a little bit of dark pink left, and I can't find it on Amazon. I'm going to have to go on the website and order it. I love it. And then a little bit more cover pinks. All my nudes. So I have Savalain, Model 1s, Macart. I went through each one of these in my first nail room tour. So yeah. And then these are just some glitters from Mia Secret and Organic Nails that I just threw right there. This next one is all my practice tips and practice nails. I have this big thing of practice acrylic. When I just want to practice laying acrylic. It's better to practice with this stuff, because if you can lay this stuff, you can lay anything. The bottom one is my bulk. So this is what I put my Mia Secret clear in when I get it. I get these containers from Dollar Tree. I have some Mia Secret pink, and then I have some STG. Carlash, a big tub of Carlash, and then whites. Then over here are my dip powders. So these are all Revel and Beetles. And then these are swatches that I plan to swatch them on. The next one is all Azure Beauty and Model 1s and some customs I made in the back. So yeah. And me, I just like creating content. I have a few clients, not a lot, but that's why I like the mini bottles, because I just like recording, doing giveaways, selling nail supplies, things of that nature. So these little mini bottles, they go a really long way. And that's the truth for the gel polish too, ladies. You don't need a lot. And most of these kits, you buy a kit and it will last you. And it's a good way to get a lot of colors. This was a really cheap buy. This is the Lavender Violets dip. They're so pretty. And a great price point to your pocket. These are all my Young Nails Slick Pores. They all came in mystery box and or Young Nails kits. I carry some Walmart dips and just some randoms. These are all my dip essentials. I got some practice fingers. These are the Pill and Stick Tammy Taylor cuticle files. I use those when I do dip powder nails. Some cupcake liners. My clears. And y'all, I like this clear the best for dip powder. To encapsulate so you won't fall off your color. And it's only $5 on Amazon. This works the best. Down here is my press-on stuff. So my thank you cards. And the stuff I do press-on nails with. So then you come right here. And I have a sign that says memories are made by the lake. My Falcons season, because I am in Georgia, I'm in Atlanta, so I went to the game last year, or 2017. Have my business cards up there, some flowers. I have my Wi-Fi password. And then right here, I have a fridge that I can't open right now, but it's just a mini fridge. I got some makeup eye patches in there, and I think a few waters. Yeah, I can't do it with one hand. So in this first drawer houses my stickers and decals, water decals and nail files. That's what this is. So I just put them in these books. This makes life so much easier. I'll show y'all what I did with all my stickers. Just a minute. So that's the top drawer. The next one just houses extra nail art, some real Swarovskis, some regular rhinestones, some glitters, more glitters, more glitters. And then these are just containers, drill bit containers. Then I have my dust buster down there, and in that container that holds a whole lot of nail cutters. Every kit you get, and that's wax from the floor, y'all, is nail cutters. So I have my decor right here, and then I have my cuticle bottles that I make cuticle oil in, and my colored acrylic bottles. I have just some random regular clear to practice with, no polish. I have a picture of my daughter. I have my rose bear. And I have a sign that says take time to enjoy life. And then in this box right here, that's all small containers like those. This one is all buffers. It's a whole lot of buffers. Mini buffers, regular buffers. And then I have my photo album. So what I did with this, y'all, if you look, let me lay it down so you can see it. I'll just do it right there. So what I did with this is how I organize my stickers. And this makes life so much better. Get you some. What I did, I ordered one of them old-fashioned photo albums off Amazon. Nothing fancy. See, you can even see the brown. And I cut out a magazine, and I just put a whole bunch of stickers on it. Like we used to do when we were in school. So that sits right there. So then right beside that, I have a bin down there that just houses some empty jars. And then here's my caddy. And on this, I have my paper towels. I have my mixers for mixing acrylic. I have my silicone hands, Whitney and Aaliyah. So there they are. I have some extra liner brushes, some pipettes, some swatches that I didn't even realize was over here. And then this is all cuticle stuff. So my Coty lotion, my vitamin E by Jason. And these are all various cuticle oils. I love cuticle oils. This is another portable Melody Swizzy drill. I may basically use that for my pedicures and or nail removal, so I don't wear out my good drills. And then down here, I just have on the second shelf, I just have some acetone alcohol, a roll of paper towels, and on this very bottom one, I just have some Lysol wipes, cotton balls. And then there are all my regular polishes right above that, with the swatches. These you ladies need to keep. Why do we need to keep our regular nail polish? Because I went over that in a video. And you can use your regular polish let it dry thoroughly, use a regular base coat, put your regular nail polish on, let it dry completely, and then you all can top it with a non-wipe, clear top coat. Then you come right here. This is nothing but storage. Just containers like drawer organizers. So this is how I store these so they're not everywhere. And all three of those are made like that. That's what they have in it. There's my dear sweet friend Rita that passed away last year. And then I was going to use this for swatches, but I like it. So I have this little extra nail pillow here. And then I have just some extra art stuff. Magnets, stamping plates, magnets, nothing too special. Same thing with, let's see. And then you come over here, and then I have a sign that says Black Women Are Dope. I have a little candy jar. I have my mixing mortar and pestle, some flowers. And then this is all full of just containers, like, so nothing special. I'm not going to go through those. And then you come right here, and then I have, let's see, this storage drawer. And then on top of this, I have a Barbicide jar. I have some spoons for mixing, some more disposable cuticle sticks for mixing, extra dapping dishes, these little shot glasses, and some cotton rounds. This whole thing is nail tips. So in the first one, I have my loose ones. So I got this from the Dollar Tree. And when people send me little packs of nails, this is how I put it. I put the little label so I would know which nail tip I'm using. So I'm trying to use those first before I go into anything else. I have these that need to be in a jar. And then I have my nail forms back here. And then I have my extra nail forms for doing long sets. My next one is short nail tips. Because ladies, if you know, you know. You got that client that always comes to you and they want nails this short. But all you got is nails this long. So why are you going to keep cutting this nail? No, you're wasting product. So just buy the short ones. Save yourself some heartache. Sorry, y'all. Sitting down. So these are my Gelix mini tips that I just love. So I got some Yogi, the BTR box. Una Gela makes, I think these, hands down, have to be my favorite. They make some good ones. Here's my Apres, and then up underneath there's my Kiara Sky. So I have the coffin on this side of Apres and Kiara Sky. And then I have Apres Stiletto Kiara Sky. Both of them are short because they're for me. Then I have the extra Macarts because the Macarts work great too. These are the full coverage tips. Then I have the double dip. Those work amazing too. You can tell I really like the full press-ons, which these is just a set tips, regular tips, because I've been rocking them full press-ons, and it just, I don't know, my nails just, I don't want to do nothing to them, so I'm giving them a break. And then you have these from Gelin, and what's cool about these, they're in white, nude, and pink, and these are really super, super cheap. I think they're under $10, and you get all these nail tips. Anything that makes life easier, right? Same thing. And then down here, this starts my half tips. So I like the Macart and then the BT Art Box tips. That's what I use for my sets. I have some D&D. Some EC basket. Some regular ones I just got from the nail supply store. And then some white, some more shorties, and some designer ones. And then right here, I just got these 2 trays that sometimes I'll use when I am doing my nails. I can put this on my desk. And here's those labels that I told you about. I get those from Dollar Tree and Amazon. And then here's the background book that I got from Michaels. So when you want to change your background, get you one of those. You can have a fancy background. And then you slide over to here, ladies, and then have this double storage unit thing. Each one of these come from Walmart. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Holds so much. Only 20 bucks per. So get you one. I glued those little knobs on. I made sure I kept one so I could show you all. 1 second. These little knobs. Get these from Amazon for 12 for $8. So I glued those on. So jazz it up some. And on top of that, I'm just a pillow for decor. A sign that says do small things with great love. And then a little manicure set that's just for show. This gets used on nobody. It's just for show. I found it at a thrift store and I thought it was amazingly beautiful. So in this first drawer, these are all my extra tips. As you can see, it's a lot. So